Hey there everybody, I hope you're ready to be amazed because I am about to teach you some things about Create Mod bells that you probably didn't know that is super useful. So here we go. So first off, in the Create Mod you have two different types of bells. You have peculiar bells and then you have haunted bells. And here we have the vanilla bell. You can see all the different ways it can be attached and it can be rung. Now there are a lot of similarities with this bell and there are some differences. First of all, vanilla bells can receive a redstone input and start ringing like mad. Well, the peculiar bell also works this way. Here we have the peculiar bell and you can see it attaches pretty much the same way and it can still be rung just like the regular bell. To craft the peculiar bell, you need a block of brass and you need a brass sheet, just like that. If you put it in the wrong order, you can't craft anything. And then finally we have the haunted bell, which looks the coolest by far. You can see it attaches the same way and it can be rung. But look at that. Strange particles appear all around us when we ring this bell. I'm going to teach you how to make it in just a moment, but first let's talk about what this bell's actually doing. If we turn on our mini HUD, we can see that the ground is highlighted by a bunch of zeros. That means this is zero light level and spawnable for mobs. Well, when we ring this bell, if it's in a dark area, all these cool particles will show up, but you see if we put a light down, they go away because it's not spawnable anymore. So this is an amazing way to find all those spawnable locations. But there's something even better. You can put it in your hand or your offhand and you can just walk around. Once you find the darkness, you can see it goes to work. And you can create some really cool trails behind you while you're moving around. And what happens when we apply a redstone signal to the haunted bell? Well, it rings and it gives off light level detection. And you can see it goes off in intervals. Once the first wave of particles spread out, it will pop in another wave of particles so you can keep checking the area around you. Now, to craft the haunted bell, it's a little bit cooler. First of all, you need to make a peculiar bell, and then you need soul fire. Either one of these will do, and you put it above the soul fire, but you can't put it too far above. It has to be directly above, and look at that. The peculiar bell turns into a haunted bell. Pretty cool mechanic. And there is still another way to create these. There's a mechanic in Create called haunting. It's when you take an encased fan and blow it across soulfire. You can see those blue particles. That means those are haunting particles and they do all sorts of cool things. Now, you may think, okay, well, I'll put it down and it'll work. No, it doesn't work like that. Doesn't work from there. You actually have to throw the item into the fire. We'll see in just a moment. There it goes. It's now a peculiar bell, and it's another really cool way to get them. Next, we're going to talk about bells and interactions with contraptions. Even the vanilla bell has function with Create Mod. You'll see if we turn this into a contraption, it rings. Turn it off, it rings. And if we set the minecart off, it will ring. And when it turns around, it will also ring. The peculiar bell, you'll see, acts the same way. Set it off and turn it around. Now the haunted bell, of course, it's going to act a little different. We have all of this spawnable space, so let's see what happens. It rings and it sets off a wave of particles. Pretty cool. Now what happens when we power it? As you can see, it pulses as it goes down the track, but once it comes to a stop, no more pulsing. And even more interactions. Here we have a vanilla bell on a contraption. What happens when we turn it on? Yep, it rings. Rings. And as you might expect, this works with the peculiar bell. And of course, the haunted bell, with the added effect of giving us some particles at least. Now how about bells and vanilla mechanics? You may know that the vanilla bell can highlight pillagers. See that? It'll show you where they are. Really helpful in a raid. Can the Create Mod bells do that? They do not. Vanilla bells also have the effect of sending villagers running home to their bed when you ring them. As I'll demonstrate here, we'll put a villager up here, ring the bell, and he goes running for his bed. Now, will the Create bell have the same effect? It does not. Neither does the haunted bell. Did you know that the haunted bell can interact with sea pickles? That's right, it can't. Haha, nope, but I did just make a really cool Sea Pickle Farm using the Create mod, and I made a tutorial about it right over there. See that one? Yeah. So if you want to learn how to make that really cool farm, check out that video. And otherwise, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching.